I am Aditya Chakraborty, lecturer in electrical engineering of Sri Ramakrishna Institute of Science and Technology. Today I am going to discuss about the part 5 lecture of circuit interrupting device. Now the first slide is the SF6 circuit breaker. So circuit breaker in which SF6 under pressure gas is used to extinguish the arc is called SF6 circuit breaker. So what is SF6? SF6 is nothing but the sulfur hexafluoride gas. It has a high excellent dielectricity, arc quenching medium, chemical and other physical properties which have proved its superiority over other arc quenching medium such as oil or air. Now the properties of SF6 gas. So there are different types of dielectric property or arc quenching properties as present in the SF6 gas. So number 1, it is colorless, odorless, non-toxic and non-inflammable gas. So this gas has no color, no smell, and it is non-toxic and non-inflammable also. SF6 gas is extremely stable and inert, and its density is 5 times that of air. So it has a high density. Next, it has high thermal conductivity also. The thermal conductivity better than that of air and assist in better cooling current carrying parts. The next one is SF6 gas is strongly electronegative, which means the free electrons are easily removed from discharge by the formation of negative ions. It has a unique property of first recombination after the source energizing spark is removed. It is 100 times more effective as compared to arc quenching medium. Its dielectric strength is 2.5 times than that of air. So it has a good insulating property and 30% less than that of the dielectric oil. At high pressure, the dielectric strength of the gas increases. So when it acts as a compressed gas, then the dielectric strength of the gas is also increased. It is the most advantageous part of SF6 gas. Moisture is very harmful to SF6 circuit breaker. Due to a combination of humidity and SF6 gas, hydrogen fluoride is formed when the arc is interrupted, which can attack the parts of the circuit breaker. So that is the properties of SF6 gas. Now the construction of SF6 circuit breaker. SF6 circuit breakers mainly consist of two parts, namely A, the interrupter unit, and B, the gas system. The interrupter unit. This unit consists of moving and fixed contacts, comprising a set of current carrying parts and an arcing probe. It is connected to the SF6 reservoir. This unit consists slide vanes in the moving contacts which permit the high pressure gas into the main tank. Gas system. The closed circuit gas system is employed in SF6 circuit breaker. The SF6 gas is costly, so it is reclaimed after each operation. This unit consists low and high pressure chamber with a low pressure alarm along with warning switches. When the pressure of the gas is very low, due to which the dielectric strength of gases decrease and an arc quenching ability of the breaker is endangered, then this system gives the warning alarm. Okay, so that is the small disadvantage of SF6 gas. Now, the constructional image or view of a SF6 circuit breaker. So here you can see the insulating rod for moving operated member, or that is the moving contact, and this insulating rod is connected with the moving contact. That is the moving member. Okay, these are the contacts, and this moving member is connected with the relay, that is the fixed contact, and this is the arc, and that is the SF6 gas which quenched the arc, that is the SF6 gas inlet from where the SF6 gas is charged, that is the arcing horn, and that is the fixed contact. So here it is the constructional view of SF6 circuit breaker. Now the working principle of SF6 circuit breaker. In a normal operating conditions, the contacts of the breaker are closed. When the fault occurs in the system, the contacts are pulled apart and an arc is struck between them. The displacement of the moving contacts is synchronized with the valve which enters the high pressure SF6 gas in the arc interrupting chamber at a pressure of about 16 kg per centimeter square. The SF6 gas absorbs the free electrons in the arc path and forms ions which do not act as a charge carrier. These ions increases the dielectric strength of the gas, and hence the arc is extinguished. This process reduces the pressure of SF6 gas up to 3 kg per centimeter square. Thus, it is stored in the low pressure reservoir. This low pressure reservoir, or the low pressure gas in the reservoirs, is pulled back to the high pressure reservoir for reuse, because if the pressure is released, then the dielectric strength also reduced. Now a day buffered piston pressure is used for generating arc quenching pressure during an opening operation by means of a piston attached to the moving contact. So that is the basic working principle of SF6 circuit breaker. Now the next slide is the advantages of SF6 circuit breaker. Number 1, the SF6 gas has excellent insulating property. That means it has a great dielectric strength, an arc extinguishing, and many other properties which are the greatest advantage of SF6 circuit breaker. Number 2, the gas is non-inflammable, so there is a low risk of fire and chemical stable. Their decomposition products are non-explosive, hence there is no risk of fire or explosion. Number 3, electric clearance is very much reduced because of the high dielectric strength of SF6 gas. Number 4, its performance is not affected due to variation in atmospheric condition. So atmosphere doesn't change the properties of SF6 gas. Number 5, it gives noiseless operation and there is no over voltage problem because the arc is extinguished at natural current 0. Number 6, there is no reduction in dielectric strength because no carbon particles are formed during the arcing. Number 7, it requires less maintenance and no costly compressed air system is required here. So there is no need of compressor. And the last one is SF6 performs various duties like clearing short line faults, switching, opening unloaded transmission lines and transformers, reactors, etc. without any problem. So these are the advantages of SF6 circuit breaker. Now the disadvantages of SF6 circuit breaker. Number 1, SF6 gas is suffocating to some extent. In the case of leakage in the breaker tank, the SF6 gas being heavier than air and hence SF6 are settled in the surrounding and lead to the suffocation of the operating personnel. It is very much disadvantage of SF6 circuit breaker. Number 2, the entrance of the moisture in the SF6 breaker tank is very harmful to the breaker and it causes several failures. And number 3, the internal parts need cleaning during periodic maintenance under clean and dry environment. Number 4, the special facility requires for transportation and maintenance of quality of the gas. So that's all for today. Thank you.